Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Thursday, July 18 spoilers. Carly's emotional request for Jason. Sonny's offer stuns Brook Lynn. General Hospital, EHO spoilers for Thursday, July 18, reveal that Nina Corinthos, Cynthia Watros, will deliver an apology. So that might involve another one for Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, Ann Blaze Aka Allison, Ali Rogers, Jacqueline Grace Lopez. It wasn't Nina's fault that Adrian Duet, Diederik Gray, went rogue and posted Natalia Ramirez's, Eva Leroux, recording, but she'll still feel responsible for the chaos unleashed through the invader. Although Blaze will assume any hope of reviving her music career is gone, Natalia is already working on a new strategy to save it. Sonny agreed to bankroll a new record label, but he wants to be a secret investor and put Brook Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Setton, in charge. Brook Lynn will be taken aback when Sonny helps Natalia make a pitch on Thursday's GH episode. Sonny will insist their plan depends on Brook Lynn, but she'll hopefully get on board once they explain everything. At the PCPD, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, will joke with Dex Heller, Evenhofer, about the longest 5 seconds of his life, so it'll be interesting to see exactly what Chase is referring to during this bonding session. In the Quartermain stables, Cody Bell, Josh Kelly will give Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, news on the situation with Max Scorpio. John G. York, who turned his back on Cody over his DNA deception. Cody may admit he always took pride in being a loner who never let anyone get too close, at least until he came to Port Charles. Tracy will sense that Cody eventually realized that wasn't something to brag about and will get him to admit he wants the family he's come to know. On the footbridge, Jason Morgan, Steve Furton will have a beer with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, as they mull over what the future holds. Now that Jason has handed over incriminating Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, evidence, he's hoping John Jagger Cates, Adam J. Harrington, will keep his end of the bargain. Carly may have her doubts about John letting either of them walk free, so she'll want Jason to promise her something. As Carly gets emotional, she may ask Jason to let this be the end of his sacrifices for her sake. If Carly urges Jason to promise he'll stop protecting her, that may be a promise he can't make. Jason adores Carly and would do just about anything for her, so he may insist she'll have to live with that. Our GH predictions hint that Valentin's getaway could affect Jason's deal with John. Since John is already suspicious about Jason sitting on the evidence, he may ultimately realize Jason was letting Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, warn Valentin so he could escape. General Hospital spoilers say John may accuse Jason of botching the investigation and threaten to force him into more missions, so stay tuned for updates on how Jason will handle all this. The dawn broke gently over Port Charles, casting a soft glow over the town. At the Corinthos mansion, the morning was anything but gentle. Carly Corinthos sat at the edge of her bed, clutching her phone with a white-knuckled grip. Her eyes were red-rimmed, remnants of sleepless nights and endless worry. Today was the day she would make an emotional request that could change everything. She took a deep breath, dialing the number she knew by heart. The phone rang, and with each ring, her anxiety grew. Finally, a familiar voice answered. Carly. Jason Morgan's voice was calm, as always, but there was an underlying concern. He knew Carly wouldn't call this early unless it was urgent. Jason, I need to see you. Can you come over? Carly's voice trembled slightly, betraying her attempt at composure. Of course, I'll be there in 15 minutes. Jason's response was immediate, reassuring Carly that she could count on him, as always. Meanwhile, at the Quartermain mansion, Brook Lynn Quartermain was pacing her room, her mind a whirlwind of thoughts. The recent upheavals in her life had left her feeling unmoored, and today promised another wave of chaos. She was supposed to meet Sonny Corinthos, and the anticipation was gnawing at her. She had no idea what to expect, but with Sonny, it was always a gamble. Back at the Corinthos mansion, Jason arrived promptly. Carly met him at the door, her face a mask of worry. She led him to the living room, where they could talk privately. "Jason, I don't know where to start," Carly began, her voice shaky. "Everything feels like it's falling apart. Sonny, the business, the family. I need your help." Jason nodded, his expression serious. "I'm here, Carly. Whatever you need, I'll do it." Tears welled up in Carly's eyes. "I need you to come back, Jason. For good, we need you now more than ever." Jason's eyes softened, and he reached out, placing a reassuring hand on Carly's shoulder. "I never really left, Carly. You know that. I'm always here for you and the family." Carly's relief was palpable, but her heart was still heavy with worry. "It's more than that, Jason. Sonny's been acting strange. Distant. I think something's going on, and I'm scared." Jason's jaw tightened. "I'll look into it. I promise." As Carly and Jason talked, Sonny was already at the Quartermain mansion, waiting in the opulent living room. Brook Lynn entered, her steps tentative. Sonny's presence always commanded attention, and today was no different. "Sonny," Brook Lynn greeted, her voice carefully neutral. "Brook Lynn," Sonny replied, his tone unusually gentle. "Thank you for meeting with me." Brook Lynn sat down, her curiosity piqued. "What's this about, Sonny?" Sonny leaned forward, his expression earnest. "I have an offer for you, Brook Lynn. One that I think could benefit both of us." Brook Lynn raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "Go on." Sonny took a deep breath. "I know you've been struggling with the music business, and I think I can help. I have connections, resources. I can give you the boost you need to get back on track." Brook Lynn's eyes widened. This was not what she had expected. "Why would you do that for me?" "Because I see potential in you," Sonny replied. "And because I believe in second chances. We've all made mistakes, but it's what we do next that matters." Brook Lynn was taken aback by Sonny's sincerity. She had always seen him as a formidable figure, but this side of him was surprising. "I don't know what to say, Sonny." "Just think about it," Sonny said, a small smile playing at his lips. "I'm not asking for anything in return. I just want to see you succeed." As Brook Lynn processed Sonny's offer, back at the Corinthos mansion, Carly and Jason continued their conversation. Jason's commitment to helping Carly eased some of her anxiety, but she knew they had a long road ahead. "Thank you, Jason," Carly said, her voice filled with gratitude. "I don't know what I'd do without you." Jason gave her a reassuring smile. "You don't have to worry about that, Carly. We're in this together." Later that day, Brook Lynn found herself lost in thought. Sonny's offer was generous, almost too good to be true. But she couldn't deny the appeal of a fresh start, especially with the backing of someone as influential as Sonny. She decided to meet with him again to discuss the details and see if this opportunity was something she could genuinely embrace. As the day turned into evening, Carly felt a sense of hope she hadn't felt in a long time. With Jason by her side and Sonny's surprising offer to Brook Lynn, it seemed like there might be a way to navigate the storm they were facing. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but for the first time in a while, she felt like they had a fighting chance. In the world of Port Charles, where alliances shifted and secrets abounded, today had brought unexpected developments. Carly's emotional request for Jason's return and Sonny's stunning offer to Brook Lynn had set the stage for new beginnings. The challenges were far from over, but with courage and support, they were ready to face whatever came next.